75% of the game is all in the head, and then maybe 25% skill. Because if you don't feel good with your mindset, then it's the toughest game in the world.
Yeah.
And it's very lonely sometimes.
You ask any of these players who's going to win before the tournament starts, they all say, I will.
Yeah.
And they all have to expect that they will, or they have no business being here.
Yeah, we all set out to try and win the tournament. But it's a tough sport because there's hundreds of good players now. Where maybe like 10, 15 years ago, it was a lot easier to maybe dominate the game. But now I think it's virtually impossible to dominate the game. You've just got to take your chance when it arrives and just try and be as consistent as you possibly can.
Well, that was a dry break for Souquet.
Yeah, and he didn't hit them very well either, Joe, which was very unlike Ralph. He slightly lost a cue ball, didn't quite get the power what I've seen him being getting. So
it did seem a little weak for Ralph.
Yeah, maybe he's a little bit tensed up. And there's a big difference in prize money for the final as well. I think maybe $10,000 difference in prize money. So, and obviously, but the players are more interested in the title. I think to be the Predator International Open 10-ball champion is a great title to have, especially this field.
Oh yeah, this was one tough field.
It's a nice shot there.
Yeah, I love the touch that Orcollo has with that cue.
Yeah, it's great when you watch the Filipinos play because you never see them hit the ball hard. But they always get the white ball to go where they want it to go. It'll be interesting what he tries here. Maybe he's going to play he's going to come to the short rail for the free. I think the free will pass the 6 ball, so. Or he can just soft draw the 2 ball and hold the cue ball for the free into the bottom left.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to settle for the longer shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, he's barely cleared that interfering ball.
Yeah. I think he's going to leave himself a tough shot on the 4 ball after here as well. So I'm a little bit surprised by his choice of shot there, but.
Well, maybe he can kill it coming off that rail.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like the shot on the 2 ball, OJ, because it was difficult to get on the 4 ball from the 3 ball. So Dennis is showing a little bit of sign of nerves here, and I think we will see him play safe here. I think he'll try and put the cue ball behind the 6 and get maybe the 4 ball towards the 7 and the 9 ball. Make it as difficult as possible for Ralph to get. To come out the hook, the snooker for the English people. Ooh. He's slightly caught us a little bit of the 6 ball there, Jerry. So he hasn't. I don't think he's left the full ball snooker here. I'm not too sure how much of Ralph can see of the 4 ball.
Boy, it's close.
But I think he can just see enough of the right hand side of the 4 ball, so he maybe can slow roll it, just miss the 9 ball with the cue ball, and the 4 ball should stay where the 7 ball is now, and that should put Dennis in some trouble, and that's what he's played.
Well, he didn't get the high that he wanted from that 9 ball.
No, but at least he got a good cue ball, and he's got a really tough shot, and it's even tougher with how the 5 ball is situated on the right hand side there. So. I don't really see him attacking the 4 ball there because he can't get position on the 5 ball. Yeah. He did play safe, and it's worked out great. I don't think he intended to hit the 4 ball that thin, but Ralph has a pretty good chance of kicking the 4 ball into the side pocket.
Yeah, I like his odds here, putting that 4 in the side, and that'll send the cue ball over the right side of the table for the 5.
Yeah, just be hoping if he does make it that he misses a 7 ball with a cue ball, because that 7 ball could be dangerous, because he could kiss the 7 ball and scratch in the top pocket. So, but the most important thing is to make.
Oh, he missed it. And Orcollo safety pays off.
And he missed that by a long way, Jerry, so that was very strange.
Indeed. Orcollo now gets ball in hand. He can place this cue ball anywhere on the table he wishes. You pay a very severe penalty for any foul. We are playing, by the way, all ball fouls. You cannot touch a ball, any ball on the table with your clothing or your stick, or it's a foul.
Yeah. Usually I would say he's left a little bit too much angle on the 5 ball, but for someone like Dennis it's not a problem. It's a pretty simple shot for him.
Well, it gets easier, of course, as the game goes on because you have fewer balls on the table around which to navigate.
Yeah, I think he would have liked a little bit more angle on the 6 ball here, but just got to make sure he gets the right shape on the 7 ball, and then it'll be easy shot to get from the 7 ball to the 8 ball, and his work will be done. He just doesn't want to land straight though, Jerry. He don't want to land straight, but it's not too bad if he does land straight, because it just means he's got to draw the cue ball back. So it just means he's got to put a bigger stroke on the cue ball. Yeah, draw back. Make sure you stay down on these shots. With them type of shots, it's so easy to jump off the cue and then take your eye off the ball and miss it. A lot of amateur players do that.
Yeah, I see a lot of players when they put a power draw on, they sometimes will grip the cue too hard at the end, and it takes the action out.
Yeah. But Dennis is a perfect example for the amateurs. Just watch the way he plays. He stays down on every shot, completes a shot. Steve Davis is the same with the snooker, you know what I mean? Just stay down until you after you hit the cue ball. It's important to stop down on the shot. Never take your eye off the object ball until it hits the pocket.
Orcollo is halfway home now. Leads this match 4-1. It's a race to 8. He's making a lot of progress.
Yeah, hitting the ball beautiful. Just made that one mistake in the previous rack. But besides that, he's actually played perfect so far. And Ralph just isn't getting like an open table to just let himself loose. But Ralph's a champion. He's been in this situation many times before, and so he'll not panic. Obviously, he'll be a little bit worried in his chair whether he's going to get the opportunities, but knowing Ralph, he's definitely not going to panic at this stage. He'll just sit there and wait and hopefully wait for his chance to come.
This is Kareem Bell-Hodge. He's the president and CEO of Predator Q, the sponsor of this great event.
And he takes care of a lot of the Predator guys. And he's a great guy. Loves his pool as well.
Jumped out of an airplane yesterday.
Yeah.
He did.